Hell ain't a bad place to be. Hell ain't a bad place to be. It has been at least 10 minutes since I filmed my last AC/DC tutorial, so I thought it was about time I uploaded another one. This one is Malcolm at his finest, definitely. And first of all, I just want to cover AC/DC style open chords, where we have the first chord in this song is a G5, which is an all fingers G, so a G major chord played with all 4 fingers, but we don't have the first finger down to make, and this makes it a G power chord when we mute string 5. Okay, just by the underside of our middle finger touching string 5, which if you have bigger fingers, you're probably doing anyway. So we're here. The next chord is a D power chord, but what we're going to do to make it AC/DC style is not have the middle finger down, and again just mute it with the underside, this time of the 3rd finger, or you can just touch it with that middle finger to take it out. And therefore, for the D chord, when I say D chord, I'm always playing string 4, 3 and 2, and there's our intro. The final AC/DC style chord is just an A power chord, but played with a flat first finger, barring string 4 and 3, so the middle 2 strings. And we're also going to have the A root note ringing out. As soon as I play that, so many AC/DC songs come to mind, right? So the intro is G, 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 D, G, D, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, D, G, D, G, D, A. And again, when I say G or D, I'm meaning those power chords that I've just mentioned a second ago, the open way of playing them. And you can learn more about AC/DC style rhythm guitar by checking out this video. It's very basic, it's for beginners, but it is a great introduction, and you've got a play along track there. It's part of my electric guitar starter course. Here's the main riff. So we have the 3rd finger at the 5th fret of string 4, and then we're going to the middle finger to play the riff. Okay, and every time we hit those, we're also hitting the open A string as well, string 5. So together. Okay, and a mute after each of those to silence it. So no palm dampening here, it needs to be silent. Just for the bare bones of this riff first of all, just to get the rhythm. Happens 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then, what I would play is hitting string 5 and 4 open, and then hammering down the first finger, and then 2 more strums. That's what I believe Malcolm always played live. However, when you listen to the record, it really sounds just like 4 A power chords, just with the finger down all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is at the very least simpler. So that would give us. And that would repeat. I'd really recommend, just for the classic rock AC/DC technique, do give this way of playing it a go after you've got the first one, perhaps. You can do a hammer on there, or just strum it 4 times. But what I want to then add to that, to really help your rhythm guitar playing and get this Malcolm Young style, is adding these little hits in between. So this now becomes, with the right hand, we're adding some muting, which you can just keep the open A string ringing out, but that turns this into such an important right hand technique, which essentially all we're doing is the right hand is always strumming eighths, so strumming 8 times per bar to a count of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's muting, so it is kind of getting silence. It's a string hit, but the open A string does bleed out a little bit. And what we're then doing is lifting off the palm muting on the rhythm that we hit, but we're not doing anything different with this hand really. It's all done with the right hand. So first of all, it would well, no, let's go for the full thing first of all to show you what's happening. So this is what we're going to go for. That's the idea, and it's so imperative that you have the rhythm first of all, so that you've memorized da dun dun da dun bam 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 bam. Okay, that you've got that rhythm really ingrained in you, because then it's natural to lift off at those points, because you know that's what it sounds like. So one more time, we'll play through it twice, and then we'll move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll move on to the bridge, also known as the pre-chorus. Some countries call that a pre-chorus because it happens always before the chorus. But importantly, the riff that the A chord rings out on the last time it's played. So pretty straightforward. Exactly the same thing, but no muting. And then we're on to the D5 power chord that we played earlier. Exactly the same fashion as the intro. To the G, back to D, hitting the G a few times and then back to D. That's 4 times, so from the top of the bridge, 2, 3, 4, D to G, D, 4 times of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, and then a 4th chord, just the E major, don't panic. Pours my beer, licks my ear. That was an A power chord. Pours my beer, licks my ear, brings out the devil in, and then a G chord. And then we're back at the chorus, which is just the main riff again. So that one more time, we've got D and G, and then E and A. From the D, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and G, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. G, 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 E, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. Brings out the devil in me. Let ring. And then after Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, kick in with that riff. Play it along with me now. Play that riff. Hell ain't a bad place to be. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Please jam along to the record. Remember that AC/DC tuned down by half a step when they played live, so any live footage you'll need to be down to the flats. If you need more help with techniques or anything, my electric guitar starter course and then lead guitar courses. We're building up quite the lead guitar syllabus at andyguitar.co.uk. So check out those courses if you need more help. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I'll see you in another video.